What's up, guys? How you doing? What's up, chat? How you doing? How you doing, chat? How you doing? How you doing? There's so many people in my chat right now. There's so many people right now. So many people talking. I can't even read any of them. I'm so sorry. Bless you. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta move my phone. That is yikes. That's too much. That's too much. Guys, I got copy struck. My last reaction stream got taken down for several reasons. I wanted to go over that. I wanted to go over exactly why my channel was attacked, if you will, completely out of nowhere, out of left field. No, I knew this would happen at some point. So I just wanted to go over exactly what happened and why we're seeing this upward trend of attacking small creators under the guise of under guise, dude, hot. All right, so 1 second, let me load it up. Let me load up what's going on here. I'll just share my tab because I don't think there's anything to like. I don't think there's any dude, Tom Dark is live, guys. Check out Tom Dark. So I don't think there's anything bad on here, but I did get copy struck, and so I want to show you. Video is blocked. Important notifications. Video is blocked. Your video reaction is blocked due to one or more copyright claims. This is not a copyright strike. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. And doesn't affect your channel. Heck yeah. Thanks for that, champs. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is, hold on, I'm gonna turn off. I hope it doesn't play it automatically because I don't want this video to also be taken down. In the event that happens, actually, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop sharing it, and then I'm going to reshare it without the audio because I don't want it to accidentally play and then just be back in square one. So I'm going to turn off the tab audio. All right, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, last stream performance, Degenerate Kick Streamer. That was a fun one. So I was going on there. I was talking about mainly just one blue code cam video, but yeah, these are our analytics recently. We got some Chatelet viewers. Thank you for that. That is not my video. I would never monetize any of these. When you go to my channels, you see like a trend. There's a lot of Chatelet listeners. There's a lot of Radiolab Truth Troll listeners. Listen, these videos will never be monetized. There will never be anything on here that give me money because this is not my content. I only put these up here because they weren't available otherwise. I only put these up here so you guys could see it. You could see content that was removed from a platform. This wasn't even my copy of this. This was a copy of a copy. So it's pretty close to the source, but it's about 2 copies removed. I was unable to actually get this. I remember it coming out. And I remember Joe Rogan talking about this. Like the moment it happened, he's on stream, he's on podcast, and he's like, yeah, Radiolab just came out with this hilarious podcast about Shia LaBeouf and them moving this flag. And then it comes out on stream that they're like, oh, that was taken down. And he's like, no, that's in my my Apple Podcasts. It's still here. And he's like, no, you had that downloaded beforehand. They took that down after the fact. And he was like, oh, that's really sad. And so I quickly checked to make sure that I also had it downloaded. But it was around the time I was living in my car out of the SEMO parking lot. And so it was I didn't have a lot of storage on my phone. I didn't really have the best phone. And so I think I had just recently turned off auto download because it was filling up my storage. And so I didn't have that downloaded and I was beating myself up about it. But then I saw that this guy actually put up this video. And here, okay, so the audio is not there, but let's go into the details of it. This video right here. I don't know who actually made this, who actually got this first copy, but I copied directly from this video. In fact, I could probably put this into a Wayback Machine and figure out who this was. I'm just gonna load it up, and I'm gonna see if I can actually do that. Put in that YouTube, and there's a splice back in 2017. That's right when I uploaded it. They got one from December 13, 2017. All right, let's check out on the Wayback Machine just to see if we can get a name to this person, because like they're the real OG. I just took it and I ran with it, and I basically said, "Hey, if anybody else wants to," because I already just took a snapshot of this. I just copied this. I put it into a YouTube downloader and I ripped it from the internet and then I re-uploaded it. So this is a copy of a copy, but let's see. I felt like it was important for people to see it. I don't know why okay, one capture. Yeah, one save time. Okay. I don't know why it's not coming up. It's like, here, I'll just tab instead, actually, so you guys can see it. But yeah, it's like not actually downloading. That's super weird. So save a capture that. There's a capture on December 13th. And then it's just nothing. No. Oh, okay. So Radio Lab. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim. Okay, yeah, that's what it currently says. That's what it currently says. Here's my thought there, though. If you don't have that released anymore, can it still be copystruck? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that like this was removed from the internet because of a copyright strike. But like they don't have the original. So how are you going to say that? Like, you know what I mean? It was only saved one time, and that was after it was removed. Okay, so if we can't do that, then I think what we can do is we can put this URL into a tab. Oop. We can put that into a tab and see if it'll at minimum bring up the account. Yeah, video unavailable. Wow. It's just a screen that says video unavailable. Yeah, but who made this? Damn, that's too bad. That's really too bad. All right, whatever. So that's what happened there. Analytics. Okay, I don't really care about the changes, but all I was saying for this was that this is really cool to have on my channel because I get to see what a well-made video looks like analytically. And these are the analytics for a very well-made video where people sort of hug the 50% line. It's this is almost what you see as a chemist for a pKa value for like if you're testing the pKa, the negative logarithm dissociation constant of an acid, particularly a weak acid, this is what you'll see. Like for mess, for example, if you have MES, or if you have tris, tris bis, this it'll also do something similar, but those are weak acids that are used as a buffer. And what it'll do is a weak acid or a weak base. I think they're actually weak bases. So a weak acid or a weak base, what they'll do is they'll slowly either release or accept protons in a solution. So you'll have a bunch of stray protons floating around from the dissociation of certain acids. Say if you add hydrochloric acid, the reason why it's so strong is because it breaks up so fast in solution. It will always just break up. The hydrogen will break off, the chloride will break off, and that's what makes a strong acid. Now, weak acid is like, I can't think of a weak acid. I thought maybe mess was a weak acid, but I could be wrong on that. But it'll give away hydrogens. Yeah, we call those hydrogens, we call them protons. It'll give those away, but only if you kind of force it to. And that's the kind of slope that we see where it's like, oh, a bunch of protons came off right at first, but then it stops and then it like is very resistive to give up more protons. So you can take, and then like right here is when it starts to dissociate more. This would be the dissociation, so the dissociation constant, I believe, is about half of that. What is the pH when half of the hydronium ions have been removed? I believe is that you can do a little calculation with that, but I'd have to come back to it. I haven't done it in a while, so full disclosure, I haven't performed the auto titration that looks like this, but it's kind of what it looks like. And so you're resisting the urge to click away, basically. That's what they're getting at right here. And it's really cool to see what retention looks like on a well-made video, because the Radiolab did an excellent job of creating this audio. And as you can see, it's just audio. It's just audio. And it still retains people like crazy. It retains about half the audience. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And if you look since its lifetime, I mean, it's got 69,000 views on this. It's not even mine. I got 113 subscribers, which is most of my subscribers. I got most of my subscribers from this video. I got 69, nice. 1,000 views, and you have these spikes every time Joe Rogan talks about it. So every time Joe Rogan talks about this on his podcast, you get these spikes. He talked about there, he talked about there, he talked about there. I guarantee you go to any podcast, and once like Andrew Schultz, if Andrew Schultz talks about it, bam, 135 views. Like, I have a pulse on this video of when people talk about this video. I think that's kind of cool. But again, this is not my video. This is not my video. And so if anybody wants to take this and put it out there, I'm never going to copy strike it. It's not my video. I'm never going to put an ad on this video. And I think that's where the first person messed up. I think the first person got copy struck because they tried to monetize the video. 69,000, that is a really good view count. You can make some money off of this. I will never make money. I will never make money off of content that is not mine. That is my oath. That is my honor to anybody out there. I will never profit off of something that isn't mine. So these reaction content, like, even though it's cool to react to things, I find it as like a good practice to talk about things and play off of ideas. I will never profit from them. I will never profit from them. So that's my oath to you all. And if you're watching this after the fact, I will never monetize something that somebody else had made and I just like put it up or just reacted to it blankly. Now, if I said something that was like really compelling and I clipped it up and like I spliced it up and I put some edits to it and it's based off of somebody else's content, but really I played off of it so much that it's really its own thing and that sort of just served as a jumping off platform, then I will probably monetize those type of videos, but only because I am the primary source of the content in that video. So that's like the line for me. That would be like the line. So yeah. I mean, this is really cool. So you can see like, 10,000 hours of people watching this. This is 69,000 people that would have not otherwise seen this video. That's a success to me. Success is knowing that people got to enjoy this despite the fact that Radiolab took it down. That is really, and I love Radiolab. They're one of the greatest podcasts to ever produce. And I feel like it's a shame that they put all of the work into creating this and then removed it. It just feels like everything's for nothing. So the 36,000 people that saw it in the United States and then everywhere else, like that's a success. That is a huge success to me. We got a lot of people from Stockholm, Sweden. What's up, Stockholm? Good to have you, Sweden. Those are my Swedes. My dudes. We got a lot of Austin, Texas. Dude, Joe Rogan probably watched this video. That is hilarious. Dude, do we have Joe Rogan watching my channel? If Joe Rogan is watching Labdominals, I will be absolutely like, I would be so happy if I had fucking Joe Rogan watching my video. Yeah, but that actually kind of makes sense because that's back in 2018. I think that's kind of when they moved, maybe. No, it's not. No, because they moved in response to the 2020 COVID crisis. So probably not Joe Rogan. But if you did watch it, dude, listen, I am a huge fan. I've been a fan of Joe Rogan since 2011. Probably sooner. I think it was sooner because he made the podcast back in 2009. And when I was watching it, it had a certain professionalism to it. So I don't think it was the early days. It wasn't like 2009, but I think it was closer to like halfway through 2010, 2011. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 2011. I think that was a little later, but that's the first screenshot that I have in my old laptop. I have an old laptop screenshot of me downloading Joe Rogan. And I think that was like episode like 500 or something around like, it was a few hundred. And I remember being like, this is a really cool podcast. I loved listening to it and then playing Minecraft. So Minecraft was a thing. That's a good way to date it. When did Minecraft come out? Craft release date. So Minecraft release date, share this tab. Minecraft was, so first released in May 2009. The game was made public November 18th, 2011. Okay, so it was definitely right around the time when Minecraft was already released and a very good game to play. I remember playing the alpha version of Minecraft, but I don't think I remember alpha Minecraft while watching Joe Rogan. So I think it must have been around 2011. I also have a lot of memories of like mowing the lawn at my dad's house. And I remember when I lived there, that was right around 2010, 2011. So I want to place it around that time. But yeah, I mean, I'm a really old listener of the Joe Rogan podcast. And I remember it being like such a cool thing, but such a niche thing. That is so weird, by the way. When you go from like having your niche, your like super niche and weird thing that you do. When I told people I watched podcasts, they looked at me funny. They're like, "I don't know what a podcast is." This is back in 2010. So, I've been doing stuff since, let's see. Let's see. Blog Talk Radio. All right, here we go. I'll show you my very first broadcast. Well, not my first, but okay. So this is a site called Blog Talk Radio. My name is Pullman on the site. That's actually me up here. This is me. This is UCAT Radio. And UCAT Radio had just 9 episodes. It wasn't much. I had 21 followers and 8,000 listens. How cool is that? I had 8,000 listens. Wait, can I actually view it on Apple Podcasts? Open Podcasts. Hold up. Show. Oh my God, can it actually play? Episode unavailable. I thought so. Yeah. Episode temporary unavailable from Pullman. Yeah. See, it's not unavailable. It's not. They have it. They just oh, now it's crashing my. All right. Dude, you gotta leave. Hold up. Where are you? Podcasts. Yeah, we gotta quit that app. Dude, it won't let me. Oh my God. It just keeps coming back to this podcast is temporarily unavailable warning sign. I got to restart my computer. This thing crashed my computer. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is me 15 years ago, right? And so I just want to listen to it so bad because my voice hadn't dropped yet. And this is such a blast from the past. But it has playback issues, and so it can't play these things. But so UCAT was a acronym for uncensored. That's funny. Uncensored all the time. That's what that was supposed to mean. Yeah. UCAT Radio. Uncensored. I even capitalized it in there. Uncensored all the time, general broadcast. And so, it's me, and I'm obviously in a voice of a young child, and I'm like, "Hi, welcome to UCAT Radio, where we say all the curse words. UCAT Radio, uncensored all the time. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when songs you're listening to and they're not explicit and they don't say the curse words? Well, fear not, because here on UCAT Radio, we're uncensored all the time." And so it was just so funny. It was just so funny that younger me has that exact same mentality of I hate censorship so much. And yeah, what I would do is I would just play music. You would call in to hear, right? So you go into episodes. Yeah, this is back in 2009. So I've been doing this since actually 2008, really, because this is January 2009. So that's really early. I want to say the beginning of 2009. Then I was a freshman in high school, and yeah, freshman. This is just no. I was in 8th grade. Yeah, because 2009 is when I started freshman year of high school. That would be 8th grade. So I was in 8th grade at the time, and I had not gone through puberty, so it's looking real weird. Let's see. So what you would do is you would call in. You would be a host, right? Here we go. So I've been a member since 2008. Yeah. So you would call into this number, and then you would port it up on your laptop, and you would call in, and then you would broadcast from your phone, but then you would interact with the stream on your laptop. And you would be like, "Oh, coming up next, we've got the," and then you would like play one of these things that are in the audio clips. It'd be like a song. You'd be like, "We got uh Avenged Sevenfold coming at you live with their newest album." And then whatever their album at the time was. I think it was the Nightmare or something, like Nightmare coming at the new album, Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare. But I was a child, so it was like Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare. We have all the curse words in there because we're uncensored all the time. Check it out. And so like I'm on there, 8th grade. I mean, it was great. But let's see, archived. Ooh, maybe. None of these work though. Like if you download these, it just doesn't, it won't actually download anything at all. It'll show up a access denied thing. And I remember what was it? What was it called? The thing that DJ Keemstar started broadcasting on. I think it was Blog TV. Blog TV. So I think there's a Blog TV link somewhere actually of me on Blog TV. And I think I have to go into my Twitter and then just scroll all the way down. I have to go into my profile and then just scroll all the way down, and it'll show me on Blog TV. Or what I could do is I could do way back and then load up my profile. So blogtv.com/ I think it was Pullman. I think that's what it was. No. Okay, so way back. Let's go into the history, because I've looked this up before. So if I go into my history and then I go into way back, the Wayback Machine, we're going way back. Tabs from other devices. No. All right, so I can't find it here outright, so I'll just scroll on my Twitter. Keep going all the way down. We'll share this so it's being like more let's be more entertaining. Yep, this is my old Twitter. It's 2017. All right, and so what happened? Wear your Crocs. Probably the worst advice I heard a parent give to their child. I love fucking old Eric tweets. I mean, it's just a mix of like trying to be poetic. Like the greatest gift you can give someone is confidence, mixed with like wear your Crocs, the worst piece of advice. Or like my brother leaves for the Air Force. Yeah. Just be honest. You'd be surprised at how many people relate. Like it's a mix of like sage advice and shit posting. So yeah, I used to broadcast on Spreaker. So Keemstar gave me a super sick shout out back in the day. That's me in high school. You know, this dude was like eyeing me from the back, and I thought it was so fucking funny. This is when they gave us 1 million pizzas for free. I thought that was super sick. This is my old setup right here. That's my old setup. So this is the Samson pop filter, which I definitely needed back in the day. Like this thing right here is really, really cool because it has the pop filter on there. The windscreen is really, really nice from blocking out plosives. But this was the coolest microphone to have back in the day. That was called a Samson CO1U. And that it was a condenser microphone. It plugged in from here straight into my laptop. So it was a USB laptop or USB microphone. And it was like $80. So it was expensive for me as a child, but like damn, I just I absolutely loved this thing. When I started doing voice acting, I couldn't stop using the Samson CO1U. It was awesome. Um, oh my gosh, not Helrick. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes. Um, no French. I should have said dressing there. No French dressing at Olive Garden either. What the heck? Pardon my French. Yeah, there was this crusade against French dressing, and I love French. We need Napoleon to come in here and save the French. No French dressing at Red Robin, and now Applebee's. What's going on here? Save the French. Like, I was trying to make it a thing. It wasn't a thing, dude. Rest in peace, Trevor Moore. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so yeah, so this is Joe Rogan. So this is back in the day. This is 2012, and he's broadcasting on Ustream. So I started showing like I started broadcasting his stuff on Twitter. So I mean, this is an indication that I was a long time listener of Joe Rogan way back in 2012. Yeah, I get really like nervous looking at this old stuff. This is me talking about Avatar and how it sucked. Yeah, yeah. No, that is like 100% correct. That take, not a lot of takes live up to time. That take lives up. That take stands the test of time right there. I was a big battle cam guy back in the day, so this was related to DJ Keemstar. You know, I did the hashtag Fortress Craft to get him that good old money he got from promoting that. I was part of it back in 2011. This is when I got on one of his videos. It was exactly at 420 LOL, right? And this guy that they were broadcasting with, DJ Keemstar and his crew. I'm not going to say the name because it's on here, but it'll get me kicked probably. But so what is a Putin's Pullman, sir? I am a Putin's Pullman. Yeah. Because I think I was on there, and the guy's like, "What is a Putin's Pullman?" Because that was I think that was my gamer tag. And I sent him a message, and it was this guy opening a bunch of messages that we were sending him on stream. That was really funny. That was really funny. I did not love Katie. I don't know why I said that. In fact, I shouldn't delete it. I mean, that was the time. I shouldn't delete it. Like, you got to live with your cringe. You got to live with your cringe. You said happy birthday to your mother where nobody saw it. Like, that's cringe. That is cringe, dude. Let me in, case 39. The other one directed. Oh, all look the same. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Look at this. My laptop battery charger is fried again. I had the worst laptop. I was actually on stream with DJ Keemstar once, and I got the freaking blue screen of death. Just by like barely knocking into my laptop, it died completely. And I was like, oh my God, I was literally on stage with this dude and I got kicked off. What the hell? Birthday at the lake. Got a job application. Dude, shut up. And yeah. So I was a big fan of the DJ Keemstar crew. Oh my gosh. Some of this stuff is just like cringe. It is so cringe. Whereas $2 Prudence, I mean, just absolutely cringe. Basically, what I do is I hook this up to my YouTube, and it broadcasted everything I commented on YouTube, which at the time when I came back into it, I was like, oh my God, what did I say on YouTube? Like, this is going to be so cringe. And then looking back on it, like, I don't have access to that account, so I can't see any of this. Yeah, it's really cool to like go back in and see like a time capsule of it all. Like, I didn't intend on this at all, but I'm glad it happened. Well, my blog TV chat just disappeared. Yeah. I think I was on here like complaining. If any of you who follow me know me in real life, please don't follow me. I put a random ton of random things on Twitter and hardly go on. Thank. Oh my God. Keemstar appears in movie Eternals Legacy. It is a must see. See, he would just get us to say stuff like that. Like DJ Keemstar was a really, really good promoter of everything. Of everything. He was like one of the best promoters, because what he'd do is he'd be like, all right, guys, if you want to be put from the, because Blog TV had the main room and then the waiting rooms, and you'd always get the waiting rooms unless you got in like hours ahead of time. You would always get the waiting rooms. So you can see me complaining down here. I was like, fuck you, waiting rooms, main room for the win. You'd be complaining about it because it's like, dude, oh my God, I want DJ Keemstar to read my messages. It's not like Twitch is now. Twitch is like way better, even though it flies through like crazy, and you can put it on slow mode, whatever. But like when you say something, there's a chance that the person sees it. Back in these days, there was not a chance. Unless you got in super early, there wasn't a chance that the person would see it. There was like 50 people in the main room. And then you got put into a waiting room, and it would be like, there'd be like 8 waiting rooms. You know, it was insane. It was absolutely insane. So there was like no way that you would be put, and like you got moved randomly from the waiting room into the main room. So there was no chance that you would make it in. Oh my God. And I was like lamenting on here. I said, DJ Keemstar, unban my account from Blog TV. Like it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm on the stream. I was so happy. I was so happy to be on the stream. I was a child back in the day. I was so happy when he finally put me on, dude. I watched this dude all the time. I thought it was so funny. But yeah. You know, you scroll down, eat them all at once. Where's Owen? Oh my God. See, some of these is just like, they're really weird. They're really weird. Super strange. I liked a YouTube video, Halo Reach Funtage by D Ranker. All right, cool. Use the Dazzle to record the video and use your phone to record the audio. See, that's just wrong advice. You shouldn't do that. The Dazzle, though, back in the day, the Dazzle was the thing to have. The Dazzle, what it would do is it would be a splitter. It would split off your visual to the TV and then also to your laptop. So then you could siphon off the video and the audio. You plugged like your console into the splitter, and then that split it into the TV and then the laptop. The only problem with that is that it was half as intense as your typical video. So if you were videoing something, like if you were playing the video game, the brightness would be at a certain level. It'd be really bright. But if you split it ahead of time, it would take half of the intensity, bring it to your laptop, and take half the intensity, bring it to your TV. So you couldn't play video games at the same intensity. Then the HD PVR came out, and there was no lag. You know, you'd be playing it and there would be like zero lag to your laptop, because that was another problem. There would be a lag to the laptop. And so like you'd be playing and then you'd look over at your laptop and then like it would shift like a second later. There'd be a little bit of a lag to it. But with the HD PVR, it was instantaneous. It was insane. It was instantaneous. It would immediately go to your laptop, so you could play off of your laptop if you wanted to. It recorded in high definition, 1080p, and it was the coolest device in the world. And then the 1080p clips would be so large that you would fill up your small 1 gig hard drive or whatever in like half a second. So it was a mess. It was a mess. And so here I am just commenting on things, and it's cool because like you get to see like who you were talking to. Like I don't remember Jacob Pickett. I don't know who that is. I don't remember who Yeah, make them say boot. That was the thing with DJ Keemstar. So I was a huge DJ Keemstar fan back in the day. This was on his blog TV show. All others combined. Play this. The loophole is the a-hole. Yeah, I remember that was a re-upload channel for DJ Keemstar when his stuff got taken down. Yeah, this was a promotion that DJ Keemstar had us all do. He said, "Let's spread the rumor that Mel Gibson was gone." Like, so we did that, and so I put that up. Obviously, that was false. That was fake news. I was spreading fake news. Mike and Cheese, he made the intro to the group that DJ Keemstar ran with. So flag my vids. I was a big flag my vid. This is when I actually subscribed. So like check it out. This is when I actually did the subscribing to them. I subscribed back in 2010. So this is 14 years ago. This is probably right around the time that I was being a prepubescent child broadcasting on Blog Talk Radio. Right? This is about a year after that. Hey guys, go to this funny ass stream. I'm at Blog TV. Yeah. So, okay, so it's blogtv.com/people/DJ Keemstar. Okay. And then so share this tab. So I know what it looks like. So you do the Wayback Machine and it has all of this data back in 2010. All right, so what did it look like in this was July 16th, 2010. So if we go to 2010 and we go to July 16th, there's one snapshot at 1:16. Loading, redirecting. Okay. See, you can't totally it doesn't exist. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't exist? All right, let's try and go back. Because there was one on the 15th. It's 2 snapshots. Let's go to one of these. Wayback Machine is the GOAT, guys. It's the absolute GOAT. All right, so this is kind of what it looked like back in the day. Blog TV, it had like the label up here. This is where you'd log in, and like this is the DJ Keemstar that I knew. This is like when he was broadcasting with his child, Mia, like way back in the day. Let's see. So you actually had recorded shows on here too. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. This is what it looked like. This was the man that I was a fan of back in the day. Like, this was old DJ Keemstar. And people would just talk so much trash to this guy. He would talk so much trash. This is 2010 humor. Anybody who's talking about 2010 humor, this is 2010 humor back in the day. Like, I'm sure. Well, no, I wasn't wealthy, so I didn't donate at all. But I was probably on here at some point on the comment wall. Live 146. Okay, so he had been on here for a little bit. I think he had us all rate, so number one friendliest this week, number one friendliest this month, number one most subscribed this week. Yeah, this month, all time. Yeah, he was the king on Blog TV. There's no question about that. I'm trying to think if I found DJ Keemstar on Blog TV now. I may have, because he was on Blog TV, and I used to broadcast on Blog TV like this time, but I found out about it independently. So if you go to people / I think my name was Pullman. I think my name was just Pullman. So Okay, so none under that name. Maybe Pudence? Don't judge me. I know that there's one of my accounts that got saved. Oh, I think that was actually loading something. Hold up. Yeah, Putin Spolman might. Yeah, 9 captures. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So between January 2010. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, and we were talking about July of 2010. So I was on Blog TV before DJ Keemstar was on there. Um, I found out about Blog TV independent. That's what I mean. And so if you go back to my earliest stuff, January 16th, 2010, this thing is the goat. I don't know how it did this, but this thing is fantastic. And I was probably on it beforehand. It just didn't get to the crawl just yet. But when the crawl finally got to me, like, I was doing stupid stuff. Remember since 2009. Okay. So I'd been on this for a very long time, since 2009. Like that is the summer before my freshman year of high school. Like that's how long ago this was. And so I just used to go on live with my friends, and yeah, they would limit you. I forgot about that. They would limit you to 10 minutes. You would be able to come on for 10 minutes and do a live stream. Yeah, but by the end of it, I had like this many videos, and I had DJ, like the DJ Keemstar, be my friend on Blog TV because I was on his show like a couple of times. And yeah, I thought that was so cool. I'm like, this dude fucking added me back. That is so neat. Bro, do it. Click my profile. Get out of here, man. Yeah, but once I was on a show, I jumped up to like 60 subscribers. I went from, like you saw, like 2 subs to like 60 immediately. And it's drama alert effect. This is before drama alert. This is before like everything that this dude did on YouTube. So I thought like that was the coolest thing in the world to have one of the guys that like to have number 1 on Blog TV follow you back, dude. I was elated. I was on cloud 9. That was so cool. But yeah, so that was Blog TV back in the day. I wish I could save that. I wish I could save that. How about this? I think this, that, the other thing. There we go. Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it. Because it's a cool picture. That is so cool. Wait, show details. That's me. And this is the man, the myth, the legend back in the day. I just love stuff like that. That is so cool. I cannot believe number 1 followed me back. I mean, it was insane. So Blog TV was a thing. And I went from Blog Talk Radio, which I started in 2008, like late 2008, early 2009. And then I moved over to Blog TV. And I think that's either where I found out about DJ Keemstar, or I saw that he was broadcasting on Blog TV too. And so then I started watching his show a lot. Dude, but that was fantastic. Archive. I wish you could watch some of these. I mean, that would be so cool. But like it doesn't work like that. So yeah, this Wayback Machine is awesome, but it has its limitations, and it can't just go back to any time. Like it has to be that page on that URL on that date, and it can't play any video. That's okay. It's all right. I get it, but like, man, I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back and check it out. Yeah, he would have us spread misinformation like check out Kate Goslin and I'm like, that side character from Kate, John and Kate plus eight is dating internet sensation DJ Keemstar. I mean, it's just like he would just have us spam Twitter with this misinformation. It was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. It would we would be spreading drama the entire time. The Wacky Bunch. I think I've seen something about them recently. Not a hoax. Yeah, it was definitely a hoax. It was 100% a hoax. This is one of my YouTube videos back in the day. I liked the video Trash Talk 101. I was trying to figure out where my first one was. Leave Wings Alone. Oh my gosh. Because I love going back through and like looking at exactly where it all began. Oh my god. Some of these is just they're so cringe. They're so cringe. I was a big Rucka Rucka Ali fan too. My friend showed me that back in the day. I uploaded a video. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. This day, July 5th, 2010, will live in infamy as far as this video is concerned. Because I uploaded this YouTube video to promote DJ Keemstar and his live stream because I liked it so much and I wanted to promote it because if you promoted his stuff, like you could get things on stream, like you could either be brought on or you could be like played with as a gamer tag, stuff like that. So I was like, I want to put the promo out there. I want to be on stream. I was a super big fanboy back in the day, as you can tell. And I put this on and I start up my live stream on Blog TV. And they do the raids back in the day. You know, the same thing you do on Twitch, but you used to do it informally on Blog TV, where they would like browse Blog TV for a bit. They'd see like a low-level creator, and they'd send somebody to say, "Hey, can my friends come? I like your stream. Can I invite a few friends?" Back then it was Robot. So Robot was doing that. And so I know the game. I've seen them do this before. So I load up my Blog TV and I'm like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" You know, talking to people. And I get so freaking lucky because Robot, and I know the name Robot, Bad Robot. Bad Robot comes into my stream and says, "Hey man, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, Robot. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I like your stream. Can I invite my friends?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, of course." Like playing it off, but I know I'm about to get thousands of viewers. And so I'm just like, nonchalantly like clicking around like, "Yeah, so I'm just editing this little document online and stuff." And Robot's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." And in my headphones, I hear DJ Keemstar say the magic words. He's like, "Oh, we got one." He's like, "Robot's telling me we got somebody. Everybody go to this guy, Pudens Pullman." And so they all pour in, and I get thousands of people watching my stream. And I'm like, "Oh my God." And I like grab a thing of water and I pour it on my head. And then like DJ Keemstar mutes himself. And he's like, I think he mutes himself on the stream. But I hear him in my stream and he's like, "Oh my God, this kid is awesome. Holy shit." And so we're having this time and he's like, "What do you do, Eric?" And I was like, "Oh, I make YouTube videos." He's like, "What's your YouTube?" And I was like, "Putin's Pullman." And they're like, "Guys, you got to sub to Putin's Pullman." And so I get everybody pouring in to my Putin's Pullman account. And the first video they see is "This guy is live. Hell yeah. Go watch." So I outed myself immediately. And everybody's like, "Oh, this guy's a plant." Like, and everybody like doesn't subscribe because they're like, "Oh, this dude sucks. He was just acting," right? But then I have people that are like, "Oh, that was really good acting. We enjoyed it." And so I have a bunch of comments. And if I ever have access to this account again, I'll go back in and check it out. But I continue to file claims to try and get access to Putin's Pullman, and I cannot. I cannot. So Google is like locked down when it comes to trying to access accounts like this, because I've tried several times. I've said, here's the email, here's the password I use for that email, here's the number that it would direct me to that I can't have access to anymore. Here's the like 5 or 6 people that I would be emailing at that time. Here's the serial number of the Xbox that I used for the gamer tag, this gamer tag. Yes, I bought content using that gamer tag tied to this account. They're like, what's the serial number? And the last time they were like, what's the serial number? I was like, shit, I don't have the serial number. I'll go get that from my mom's house. So I have that now. But it's like, dude, they are so locked down when it comes to accessing old accounts. It's insane. Because I have videos on there that I'd rather make private, and I have videos on there that I'd rather make public. And like, I want to get rid of the cringe, and I want to bring back some of the things that weren't cringe that I hid just because. Like, it's unfortunate. But yeah, that totally gave it away. That was unfortunate. I uploaded a YouTube video, FAG live. Hell yeah. It's just it's cringe. So yeah, this is when I was on his channel that night. This was uploaded at 9:18 p.m. So that was right before stream. Man, you mess up sometimes. Here we go. So I think this is the first one. The DJ Keemstar episode 1. I think June 29th, 2010 is when I first found out about DJ Keemstar. And that was really funny. And I think since it literally was the same day I subscribed to my friend, Mackenzie, I'm pretty sure I found out about DJ Keemstar from Mackenzie. Like, this is at 8:12. This is at 8:40. So literally I was browsing his channel and found this episode. Like, I guarantee if I go to this channel, little blue guy, I guarantee if I go onto this, he will be subscribed to DJ Keemstar. Let's check it out. Let's go to YouTube. Let's pull up little blue guy. All right, so share this tab instead. All right, yeah. So this is my friend Mackenzie. He was so ahead of his time. Back then in 2010, he was telling me about Bitcoin. For the record, let me look at a Bitcoin price map of 2010, right? So share this tab instead. It's at 69,000 now. Nice. Back in 2010, this map doesn't even go that far. It goes to 2013. No, because Bitcoin was definitely a thing back then. Bitcoin price map 2010. So in 2010, price history. All right, yeah, we got to go to the price history of that. It's bad enough when it's like, yeah, it was pennies. This guy was telling me about Bitcoin when it was pennies, dude. 6 cents per Bitcoin. That's when I found out about it. I found out about it when it was 6 cents a Bitcoin. Even if it was like $10 a Bitcoin, it's 62,000 now. And my friend back in the day, he goes, "Hey, Eric, we should get a Raspberry Pi to mine Bitcoin. And I was like, what's Bitcoin? He's like, yeah, man, it's this like digital currency thing, and then you could use it to buy things on the Silk Road. And I was like, what's the Silk Road? He's like, oh, dude, it's this website where here, come check it out. And he showed me, and I was like, you can buy all this online? He's like, yeah, dude, how cool is that? I'm like, that is so neat. Like, I'm not gonna buy all this stuff, but like, dude, 6 cents a Bitcoin. If I invested $1 when it was 6 cents a Bitcoin, and let's be honest, I would have bought like $5 worth. All right, check it out. Calculator. All right, I love to calculate things. So it is $5 divided by 0.06. So when it was 6 cents, I would have had 83 Bitcoin. 83 times 69,000. Hold up. 69. Let's do 500 because I think it was around that actually. No. 65,000. Yeah, let's see. I would have $5.4 million. In today's money, if I bought $5 worth of what this guy was telling me in 2010, if I bought $5 worth, it would be worth $5 million. I would have sold it along the way. I would 100%. I wouldn't have sold it all, but I would have definitely sold a lot. Once it hit about $100, there were points in times in my life, namely when I lived in my car, where I definitely would have used that money. But that's an insane exchange rate. $5 million. If my boy McKenzie would have accidentally not transferred $5 worth, if he had $5 of residual Bitcoin having bought at that time, $5 million. That is insane. So I think I subscribed to him. And let's look at, okay, so he's got a favorites playlist, view full playlist. Let's check this out. He might have something. Yeah, so he had Crash Course. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. See, he's always been a very interesting guy who's very well versed on the internet. But if I could go all the way back, yeah, we used to be really big. We used to be really big, big into Ray William Johnson. That was a huge thing back then. Okay, so this is like 16 years ago. So there's so many on here. There's so many on here, but it's probably one of these Halo 3 videos. That's probably where I got onto it. CM Near. I think I had a friend that because I have Blackened on my Skype still. I think CM Near.
Of teenage YouTubers from 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh, dude. CM Near. Social stupidity. Yeah, no, this is like the kind of stuff that I would watch back then. I would watch like people being dumb.
A serious new rule in Halo 3 that you would totally not know about. Oh.
This was recorded on an HD PVR. You could tell because the lighting is down a bit, and the quality is like 360p.
A million billion.
And this was like cutting edge back then. This was cutting edge stuff. When you would record on a Dazzle,
I picked up a needler with one fucking shot in it right off the ground, right where it spawns. Hooray.
yeah, because you can barely read anything on here. This is definitely a Dazzle, edited on Pinnacle Studio, which it came with. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. So I remember that. I remember seeing there. He was fun. But like, I didn't really watch him too much, to be honest. Kyle Monkey, I don't remember that one. But we were really big into Machinima, which I'm pretty sure he also. I think I'm just living the life of whatever Mackenzie suggested, because I swear to you, every single thing that I'm like, oh yeah, I was really into back in the day. Like, no, it was Mackenzie. Mackenzie thought of it. Mackenzie thought about every single one of these things. It was insane. I'm pretty sure he probably is Joe Rogan in here. Derek Comedy was so funny. Goated Derek Comedy back in the day. Yeah, but he was just like, he was so ahead of his time. It was insane how ahead of his time he was. I don't know this creator, but he used to go to my freaking house all the time to play Fallout 3. He would come over just to play Halo or Fallout 3. That's it. It was funny. It was like a thing, you know, because he would always come over just to play Fallout 3. It was just like, oh, Dr. Tran. Oh my God. Okay. So maybe I did see it earlier on because Mackenzie was into it, and I guarantee he showed it to us. Wooden air engine. I remember seeing this too. I remember this got me into a lot of engineering right here. The wooden air engine. Classic. Poly video. Onyx Comp Help. I don't know them. But Maple Leaf Rag on my player piano. That's probably from my friend. And he comes up on here too. Mifflish. Matt Sellers. Banana Dance from Cody. Oh my gosh. The Whitest Kids You Know. I love The Whitest Kids You Know. Back in the day, The Whitest Kids You Know was goated. Absolutely goated. All right, I just wanted to check my chat real quick. I should have it like posted up over here, but whatever. Last updated February 28th. Really? Mackenzie, are you still on this? Mackenzie, let me know if you're still on this account, dude. Chris Barlett back in the day. I think I remember him. Yeah, Mifflish. This dude is crazy on the piano and just a very funny guy. We got Ego Raptor on here. Ego Raptor was goated. Classic skits, Howcast. And it may even be from like one of these channels that then also suggested DJ Keemstar, but I guarantee David After Dennis. This one was classic. That was a classic video. 142 million back on YouTube. All right, I guarantee that's not actual correct. So don't report. Be a sport. Don't report. Come on, guys. Scientific Tuesdays, awesome dry ice experiments. Yeah, I probably got into chemistry because Mackenzie suggested it. Literally everything in life that I'm like, oh, I did that, or I almost did this, and is literally just like Mackenzie did it and I wanted to do it better, or Mackenzie suggested it and it was a really good idea. Like everything back in the day. Llamas with hats, Charlie the Unicorn. Literally my radio voice, the thing I came up with, was trying to do an impression of Charlie the Unicorn. Literally, I think I was probably telling Mackenzie this back in the day when he was in the kitchen, because I remember being in the kitchen and I was talking to somebody. I can't remember who it was. Could have easily been Mackenzie, right? And I was just like, Charlie, come on, let's go to Candy Mountain, Charlie. And I was like, oh, guys, I don't want to go. But instead of like doing the Charlie voice, oh, come on, guys. I got like really deep with it accidentally. And I was like, oh, come on, guys. I don't want to do this. And it was probably Mackenzie that was like, holy shit, that sounds like a radio host. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, dude, like you should just do that voice. That's an awesome voice. So probably all of my entire personality is suggested by Mackenzie. Big Mackenzie stan here. Big Mackenzie stan. Song of Storms. Stop. Justin Bieber, 800% slower. This is a shit post. Cupcake Cannon, Ace Ventura, the Monopoly guy. I don't see it actually, but they are kind of all over the place. Hard to say exactly, but I'm determined to look into this. I'm determined. Oh, the Tourette's guy. Back in the day, Tourette's guy was like OG YouTuber. That's fake. Bob's. Yeah, seriously. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Both the Tourette's guy and Bob Saget. Like, rest in peace, everybody. The Pie song, I could see it. Then he got into cars. Yeah. Which I wasn't much a car guy. Let's just scroll past that real quick. Yeah, 2010 YouTube was a trip. Oh, I remember this dude. This dude was goated. He was the freaking Iron Lung. I think that's what he called him. I think it was old Iron Lung, dude. Old Iron Lung back in the day. Dude could not keep a clean room. I swear to God. I love you, Mackenzie, but your room was always filthy. But apart from that, dude, this guy was just. Let's scroll past that real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's Occupy St. Louis. No way. Wait, can we watch this? Ron Paul. Yeah, this is exactly it. So he was probably into Ron Paul. And that probably got me into Ron Paul. Art Spiel, please keep tidy. Where were they? I forgot what park they were in.
Birdies. You see the birdies?
Where were they in Occupy St. Louis?
Man, there's a lot of people camping out.
Because I had a lot of friends that were doing the Occupy St. Louis thing. I had a lot of like liberal lefty friends back in the day. Stop. Hold up. I wonder if that's my friend. It's really hard to tell, but that looks really similar to one of my friends. I think they're at the Muni. That looks like the Muni to me.
Get all the
Wow.
cans
But I don't think it can be the Muni. It's way too close to the road. That person is sussed out. That person is sussed out. Yeah, this is classic 2011. Yeah, flip video camera, 100%, dude. I had a flip video camera. That was great. Yep. It was nonstop this. It was just this all the time. In St. Louis, back in the day, back in the way back day, we're talking 2011. Bank of America, bad for America. That's funny. That's really funny.
I'm not.
Wow. What a time. We're all in this together. 100%. 100%. All in this together. Everyone get it. No. No. Wait. That's literally where the rhyme was going, and I refuse to go there. Yeah, Ron Paul was goated. Back in the day, Ron Paul was goated. Goated Ron Paul. I voted for Ron Paul in 2008. No, I voted Ron Paul in 2012. That was the first year I could vote. Spirit Science. That was one of the things that I watched back in the day. This was one of the coolest videos that I've ever seen. Spirit Science 12. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was 12 years ago. So that was, no, because that's 2012. That puts it after that timeline. But I remember them talking about the sensory deprivation tank in here. And then I remember watching Joseph Rogan. I remember watching Joe Rogan on one of the sensory deprivation tank vids. Oh my God, goated. All of the lights, based. So I think that's where I found out about Joe Rogan. It was like indirectly tied to Mackenzie, but I guarantee he probably has it on here too. I guarantee he's got it on here too. Oh my gosh. Who would put that on YouTube? I would never watch that on YouTube. All right, let's see. Joe Budden. Oh my God. Not Joe Budden, dude. Sasha Shulgin. Oh my gosh. I have 2 of his books right here. Sasha Shulgin. Oh, so he was really big into Sasha Shulgin back in the day. Dude, what a champ. This guy discovered something that is very important to... He used to work for Dow Chemical Company. So as a chemist, I can really appreciate his viewpoint. You know, and reading his work, I can really appreciate what he created. But yeah, wow. Hold up. Let me go back. Let me make sure. Okay. I want to make sure I don't have any chats waiting for me. Childish Gambino freestyle. Dude, Westwood is just not it, dude. Westwood is not it. Do you like me now? Wait, what is this?
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
So basically right now I'm going to make a video called Do You Like Me Now?
I don't
It's
know.
on
Wait,
rap.
hold up. I don't know this girl. I found it on Tumblr. Okay.
It's a video basically doing crazy stuff that I think guys like in a girl. Like being dumb and slut.
Oh,
And
no.
have a good time. Okay? So this is just going to be me doing crazy stuff. Okay? Because I don't have a boyfriend, so I've kind of been wondering what's wrong with me besides the
It's probably because you're 12 years old, dude. You probably haven't lived life yet. That's probably why.
fact that I don't have any boobs.
Well, that's not it at all. That's false. That's absolutely false. You wear a tight t-shirt, these dudes are gonna be all over you. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You kidding? You kidding, bro? That is. But I want to say that dudes probably aren't all over you because you are a child. That's probably why. I don't know this person's age, but I can glean from how they're coming off. They're probably a child.
I'm the full package, you guys, except without the package. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
okay,
funny.
So guys, it's gonna start now. Do you like me now? Do you like me now with all this makeup on?
Oh my gosh, not this,
Do
dude.
you fucking
Dude,
like me now?
no, stop. This is
Do
a
you like me
breakdown
now?
of
Am I tan
like
enough?
me now.
Am I tan enough? Do you like me now?
Am I good enough for you, Timothy? Am I good? Like it's giving man. It's giving. I know it's not. I know it's just playing a character here.
Do you like me now?
That was actually me.
Do you like me now?
Not gonna lie, I was
Oh.
literally doing that on DJ Keemstar.
Guys
This
like
was
me
me.
now?
This is a live stream of
Meow.
me on
Meow.
DJ Keemstar stream.
Meow. Oh, MySpace page.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not looking at that. What are you doing, dude?
What's 2 + 2? Gonorrhea.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't know if it was from something in that era. That sounds like 2010 humor, but
I want a good time because I like to drink.
dude, goated.
Am I beautiful enough for you?
She literally has braces, dude. That is a child. That is a child.
Hey, you guys.
Stop.
So basically, right now.
Okay, we can't fault Mackenzie for liking that back in the day because for one, that's really funny. And for two, yeah, it has 6.9 million views, dude. Like it was funny. It was funny because everybody watched it, everybody shared it. That was funny. Two, it's a re-upload. So if you blow up that fast on a re-upload, dude, people thought it was really funny. Okay. Three, Mackenzie was the age of this child at this time. So you can't fault somebody for like literally liking somebody literally their age. But yeah, that is a child. That is a child. And it made me slightly uncomfortable. And so I'm going to squeeze past it. Speed rapper. Yeah. I think I shared audio on here. So I think I'm going to be really safe with like the music that comes up. But yeah, these are goated. Oh my God, dude, stop. Why would you film that? Dude, Westwood. Yeah, Mackenzie probably got me into rap, to be honest. He probably got me into rap. I could see it. I'm just like absolutely convinced that Mackenzie got me into every single thing. Like, look at this. How to replace a starter, Pontiac Sunfire. I literally had a Pontiac Sunfire at that time, at that age. In fact, it looks like I watched that video probably because Mackenzie shared it with me. He favorited it. He favorited this so he could share it with me. Dude, Sunfire is fixed. How to rebuild AD alternators. Dude, goated Mackenzie. What a thoughtful guy. What an absolutely thoughtful guy. I love Mackenzie. What a champ. And then a lot of this stuff is unavailable. Oh, unavailable videos are hidden. That's probably why. That would make sense actually. But if we got like a Wayback Machine, if we got the Wayback Machine though, like bro, like let's just say for example, like a Wayback Machine, bro. All right, there's one splice back in 2009, which I think was a little bit before the time that we need, but okay, this is what YouTube looked like, by the way. Back in the day, this is what YouTube looked like. It had your favorites, you know. So these came up. Bunch of Halo 3 videos. So there's probably me on here. I didn't see that. This is what YouTube was. This is what YouTube was. We just made fun of each other constantly. You're a stupid man. No, boy. Like, everyone just absolutely made fun of each other relentlessly back in the day. That was the internet. This is my boy Chris 95. We'll look that one up next. But that was my very liberal friend Chris, who I love to death. we just disagree on certain issues, and it's just like I don't know why that even becomes a thing, but it's like it will always become a conversation between us. 28. That's funny. That's funny. He was not 28. He was not 28. He was literally like 14. Yeah. 0 subs, 205 views, or 205 views. Who's that Pokemon created? Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's funny. My very liberal friend Chris. I love you, Chris. I love you so much. You are amazing, Chris. Let's go. Let's check it out. Oh, he doesn't. It's nothing for Chris. I love you, Chris. All right. Let's go to my channel. My old channel. Back in the day, dude. It was this. It was this. How can you play the videos? Oh, probably because it's like still up. It's still up. Yeah. Yep. But see, we can go back to like 2009, 2010. This is fun. Right here, January 2010. Yeah. This is what it looked like. Like I would unhide this video right here. Michael Jackson and Shane Dawson. Like that honestly was a good video. I like the way I made that video. That was like bona fide YouTube. This was YouTuber energy back in the day. It just didn't get a lot of traction, and so I got rid of it. But I wish I still could look back on it because that was good. I used to give shout outs. So like I loved The Amazing Atheist back in the day. WTF YouTube is slow. It was because it was awful. I used to do a lot of like Halo shorts. Shoes, the full version, didn't find it funny. I still don't find it funny. I don't know why my generation likes shoes. An entry in the Swiffer breakup video contest. Yeah, probably. I'm 21st, but I was actually the 10th, but I put a link to my channel, sad face. I forget what I meant by that, but switches kind of make sense because I was building a lot of maps back in the day. Yeah, I was big into the A&E Pro Gamers thing. I think he's got a different channel now, and it became YouTube partner over time. But Polyworld is really good. He's an actor now as well. He's more of a theater actor, I believe. Yeah, but back in the day, I was a GOAT fan. I wonder if he was even my friend here. No, he wasn't. He wasn't because Tobuscus is here. Tobuscus wouldn't have me back. Lil Gremlin 31. I wonder if there's still a thing. Hold up. Lil Gremlin 31. Are they still an account that exists? Probably not. Probably not. I spelled it right? Let's see. We used to always misspell things back in the day. All right. Lil Gremlin 31. Yeah. Yeah, she was cool. I actually met her on Habbo. So she was an OG Habbo player back in like 2006, maybe. I think that's when we met, was 2006. I was literally a child back in the day. Yeah. But I wonder, let's see. If I go in my channel. Yeah. So share this tab. Yeah, don't look at these videos. Don't look at these videos. There's some videos that I need to get rid of. I just need to get rid of. This one was funny because 13 years ago, 2.7 views. This is when DJ Keemstar. I get on live with DJ Keemstar here. I was on Battle Cam. So it was one of the first nights where I was on Battle Cam, and I happened to be watching on it. I happened to be watching it on my bed with the laptop facing the door. Somebody puts on, it's blurred here, but somebody puts on actual like lewd content. And so they put it on. I don't know if you guys know this, but Battle Cam works in a way to where there's like a lineup, or it used to, right? So there's a lineup of people that would request to go on. And so you would request, you'd say, turn my camera on, turn my microphone on, and submit me to the lineup. So then you would be put in line. And it would go down this lineup, and it would have a like or poop button. And basically what you would do is you would battle against whoever else was last up. And so if you're up and you're talking trash, and then there was another person that came up and they're talking trash, they're like, I don't even like you. Like, it was totally a bullying thing. You were just bullying this other person the entire time, right? And so I'm up there, and I decide to go up onto Battle Cam, and I'm in the lineup. And this person breaks the rules, and they put up some lewd content. And then my mom walks in the door the moment she sees that content on my screen, and the moderator freaks out, and he's like, oh my God. And he puts a random person from the lineup on. I wasn't even next to go on. And then this happens.
Eric! Don't that whatever.
What?
There was somebody on there, I swear. I'm not looking that up. I wouldn't.
Yeah, some chick's big boobs naked.
Dude, the entire time I'm on here, by the way, I'm in front of thousands of people. I'm in front of thousands of people that are watching my mom give me grief about lewd images being on the screen literally 30 seconds ago. And I have no idea how to play this off. I am a child at the time. And so my mom's giving me grief the entire time. And I don't know how to play this off, but the entire chat is like an XQC chat right now of just like, oh my God, LOL, oh, holy crap. Like, it's insane the amount of comments that are coming through and blazing through, goofing on me, having my mom walk in and see this happen to me. It was absolutely insane.
There is no porn here in this house at all.
Eric, what are you
I
searching?
swear to God, that was not me.
Did they poop her off?
That was a troll.
That's a webcam. It's not in control. They do what they want to.
I was trying to scroll down.
We're both like,
Yeah, will you quit watching? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah,
You
bad.
pervert.
Sorry.
You know, like your father. Now stop it.
Yeah, you stupid pervert.
Really? You are so freaking.
Yo, Eric's mom. I don't know if you're watching, but we were on here yesterday. We told Eric to quit playing porn. We told him to quit playing porn, and he keeps on doing it. So could you please tell your son that we don't want any more porn on this site?
any more.
All right. Can we put up Eric? I want to see him apologize.
I got to re-upload this with captions so I can highlight what he said. Because nobody knows what he's laughing at here when he doesn't have the captions. But he literally said he got out of the lineup.
Man, I'm just joking. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. I'm just joking. It wasn't his fault. It was the guy before him. He broke the rules and put up porn. I was just joking. Eric, I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm sorry for getting you in trouble.
Damn, that's tough, dude. That's tough, Keemstar. You don't know who I am? Come on,
I
man.
bet she made him turn off his computer.
Come on, man.
I bet she walked over and turned off the computer.
Oops. Yeah. So what happened there was that when you see me like hit the laptop about right, I don't know why I don't feature, like, not even in the description do I feature the fact that DJ Keemstar is in here. Like, One of the biggest YouTubers. I don't even mention him in the title. I don't mention him in the description. I don't mention him anywhere on this video. I guarantee that if I were to go in and look at my tags for this, let's go to the about section. Let's go to the about. Yeah. Okay, so this one was for battle cam videos and things I don't want to add to Putin's Coleman. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I get you. But I guarantee it just, yeah. It was this point right here where I'm covering my face. I accidentally hit my computer. Dude, I get the blue screen of death.
Really?
You're so freaking
You are
busted.
so freaking busted.
Right there. I hit it. Blue screens. That was one of the most sad moments in my poverty-stricken life. Because I literally was in the right place at the right time with the wrong tools. I'm literally in front of somebody like playing with this person that I'm a huge fan of. And I can't get on because my laptop blue screens when you touch it. Like, this is what people mean when they talk about equity, when they're talking about making things equal. No amount of financial support later on in life could ever make up for the fact that I could have played off of this and made a very good video. I could have put that on YouTube and it could have done extremely well. That could have led me into a YouTube career. How do you financially compensate for a YouTube career that doesn't exist? How do you make up for the fact that somebody born into poverty with a shitty laptop, which somebody who has their own laptop isn't like the worst in the world. They're not scrounging the bottom of the barrel here. But dude, if I just had an actual laptop with good memory storage, I would have worked for Machinima. I would have been a voice actor. I would have worked with DJ Keemstar being a trash talker online. All of this stuff would have played out had I been financially well off. But your boy was poor. He grew up poor. And you may be saying to yourself right now, Eric, you're not that poor. Look, you have a $500 mic in front of your face. What do you mean poor? Poor to who? Dude, it comes with time. It came with sacrificing everything to live in my car, to get a degree in chemistry, then work in that career for about 2 to 3 years before I seriously started making money. I could only afford this since like 2021, dude. And that's when I start releasing stuff on the internet. If I had that in 2011, dude, I'd be 10 years ahead of schedule. No amount of work could ever build that amount of view count lost, that amount of sub count gone, that amount of promotional material, of content that I've, who could I have collaborated with? Could I have collaborated with Shane Dawson before he got canceled? Could I have seen the rise of Thomas Sanders as he makes his way from Vine to YouTube? Could I have been part of the lore on YouTube that, Tom Dark is going over right now? Could there have been some drama about me back in the day? Not that I want lore, not that I want drama, but what could have been had I just been given the right set of circumstances back in the day? I mean, it's just so sad that that's where this ends 2 minutes in. This one was funny. Billy the Fridge.
I pissed it.
Yo, I got this call from this wolf house.
By the way, that is a Samsung, or sorry, that is a Sony Ericsson. I am showing you a flip phone. This is a flip phone where I say, hey guys, I got this call from a number that I don't realize.
And before I go to bed,
first of all, my lighting sucks. I don't know why it's that dark.
You left a pretty fucked up voicemail. If you all want to hear that, like this. If you don't, whatever, I'm going to bed.
Dude, I got like real Charlie energy here. Oh yeah, so that's really about it. If you like it, like me up, guys. Don't poop me off. Don't poop me off just yet. I gotta scroll through my voice memos real quick.
To listen to your message, press 1. To first saved message. Hey, what's up, man? I just want to say that I pissed it and I had vodka in my pants. And I ate potato chips while watching porn the other day. Before I go, I just want to let you know that I like cock and wieners and purple nipples
and like right before that happened, I saw everybody like mass pooping me. So I was like, guys, please keep me on. It gets better. And then like it doesn't, right?
Yo, what the fuck, man? That's hilarious.
How fucking funny is that? How funny is that? Eric's playing that fucking message of a guy like, I want cocks and I want wieners and I want loads of them, and then boom, the next guy is that exact same voice, and the guy in the lineup was the guy that left the message. Josh, don't be lining up after fucking Eric if you just sent him a fucking message saying you want cocks and wieners. It goes from I want cocks and wieners to oh, that was really weird. That was a weird message. That was a weird message, guys. Oh my God, outed. You got caught. No homo. Quit trying to date Eric. That's gay. That's so funny.
Oh my God, he was so funny.
Where's Chrome Tuna at right now? He would fap to all of this.
Oh my God, dude. Billy the Fridge. Goated Billy the Fridge. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Josh is crazy. That was one of them. So I'm glad I listed it actually. And then I listed the archive numbers too. That's impressive. All right. I listed the archive numbers for the archives used. Wow. I thought I only had one of the videos, but maybe it's split into two. I don't know. Battle Cam was weird. Battle Cam was so weird, dude. I loved how weird it was. It was so strange. It had the most unique set of individuals. Oh, it was great. Yeah, this was a 4chan thing. We were trying to get people. This guy was cerebral palsy. And there's this other girl that kept getting a bunch of votes. And we were like, no, don't give that girl the votes. Give it to the guy with cerebral palsy. Oh, he was great. And so I put his face on that ad for, originally it was for Obama, right? It was an Obama supporter thing, but I think it was Zach Anner, I believe. I think that was his name. Yeah, this dude. How to Save for the Future with Zach Anner. Goated Zach Anner.
Duct tape. Don't fail me now.
He's
almost
so
done.
Basically, though, he put his audition on Oprah.
Where did you come from?
For a new show.
Parallel universe.
And we were like, dude, this guy needs a show. Anytime somebody puts something on an internet vote, it's gonna be co-opted by 4chan. And yeah, I was one of the threads on there back in the day. I really didn't read a lot of 4chan. I didn't do a lot of 4chan content, but back in the day, dude, I was on like every once in a while. And one of the times that I was on there, this was the campaign. The campaign was to get this guy all of the votes on Oprah's website. It was just absolutely like upvote. Yeah, so I put it over that Obama promotion, and I thought it was funny, so I put it up on my channel. And yeah, hey, yeah, because it says Obama under that is Anner supporter, Obama supporter. So yeah, I know it's a pretty terrible animation. Thought it would be a funny idea. Here's the link to the original video, dude. Even back in the day, I was so absolutely like focused in on giving people the credit that they deserve. This is the original video. I'm sure it's still up. Yeah. Feeling pretty good about the polls. Feeling like you could take it easy. Yeah. And then there's John McCain. Yep. No, not John McCain. Yeah. Help us get across the finish line. Volunteer on election day. I love that. Yeah, I would have voted for Obama. I'm not gonna lie. Obama was great. What he's the GOAT. So yeah, that's where I got that from. ZachAnner.com, ladies and gentlemen. ZachAnner.com. It leads to a Facebook page. Okay. Yeah, what a champ. Zach Anner, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Anner. Yep. And then, of course, I favorited my own videos. Of course I did. See, I made machinimas back in the day. And then I put my name all over the place. And I used a word down here that I'm not super comfortable with using anymore. It's like it lasts 5 minutes and then it's like 2 minutes of credits. I thought that was so funny. And then the outro on this one, though. Oh, it doesn't have an outro? I think I can't remember if I made this on my HD PVR or my Dazzle, but I think it's my Dazzle because it had that weird artifact up top here.
I don't understand your English lingo. Blown up already. Oh shit, man, we're falling.
I do like this sequence.
Just get in. Hey,
Hey,
never mind that. How do we get out of here? Come here, follow me.
19, 18, 17.
All right, it's kind of an escape pod. It's a little plane thing, but
So
the wing is
stupid.
smashed to shit. We're gonna crash
12.
somewhere.
This is
You
all
just gotta
improv, by
land
the
in a
way.
safe
I
spot. Maybe
didn't know where I was going.
All right, whatever. Just get in. Shotgun. Shut up.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Go.
1. April Fools! Get your asses back to work.
It seems like it should have blown up already. Oh shit, man, we're falling. Oh shit,
This is so dumb. I do love like my camera angles on this. I want to say the cinematography is pretty on point. But this was one of the levels on Halo Reach where you actually played in space. Yeah. No time for credits. Have to upload this before midnight. Yeah. Because I wanted it to be uploaded like literally on April Fools. So, yeah. Yep. Beautifully, cinematically, this is beautiful lip points. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still waiting for chapter 2. Yeah, 10 years ago too. Yeah. Sorry, Ron John 1191. Apologize. Max on. Nice to see you starting up again. I finally got the channel up and go. Oh, finally got your channel up and going. Love that, dude. Good job, Mac. Heck yeah. Still is yet to be finished. Yeah, facts. Bungie Day. Oh, 100%. Generic Dino. What a name. You could totally tell it's scripted. Huh. That's weird because I actually didn't script that. I didn't actually script these. Yeah. So you used to always have to put this in here, the copyright information. And what you would say is like the title, John and Paul, which was a play on Ron Paul, by the way. So John Paul Mitchell too. That's also something I was playing off of. John and Paul was created under Microsoft's game content usage rules using assets from Halo Reach, a Microsoft corporation. Yeah. One unavailable video is hidden. I wonder which one that is. I wonder which one it is. I think the War episode 2 is probably one of my
Your
favorites.
text here.
Yeah, I was a child. I was an absolute child back in the day. All right, hold up. Let's go to my YouTube now. Make sure my channel's doing okay. Copystruck. Okay. Looks like it's doing pretty well. It looks like it's doing pretty well.
I mean, a film by Eric Pullman,
based on the true story.
Not all of it is true,
but most of it is. And don't you
disregard my logic.
Smack.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I can't believe it's been 6 years already. Look at you all. You all look so young. I can't believe, sir, dear boy, last time I saw you, you were just a cadet. Though you should be a lieutenant by now, seeing as...
Well, sir, there were some issues and...
What do you mean, Sergeant?
Well, we had to wake you up a bit early.
What? Where are we?
Well...
We're right next to Earth. Oh, God. It's only been a few days. What's wrong with you all?
Sir, we had a voice transmission from A&E. He needs your assistance right away.
A&E?
Yeah. Yeah, the pacing on this is completely wrong. The pacing on this video is, it doesn't bring you through the range of emotion that I would have liked. The pacing on this is more just like haphazardly put together. This is not a true Halo machinima. In my opinion, this is like somebody practicing.
They would never call me on a mission. This must be an emergency.
However, I do get really good after that sequence, right?
Where's he stationed at the moment?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Set course for Las Vegas. All right, we're gonna have to be beamed down. Lieutenant, Sergeant, you stay here and take care of this ship like you have been for a few days. Minus you two, it looks like we have about 107 perfectly healthy.
Well, sir, unlike you, these men are in hypersleep. If you wake them, they'll get angry.
Oh, dear God.
All right, this has some lore to it, though. All of this has some lore to it. Basically, what happened is this is based on a true story. Not all of it is true, but most of it is. And don't you disregard my logic? Yeah. So, like, that's literally true. So, what happened? And I don't know if I have it detailed on here, but it's a series about Druox the Shredder. He was I won't say big, but he was a voice actor that voice acted in a lot of machinimas back in the day, who commented on my friend's channel. And that was A&E Pro Gamers, the guy I was showing earlier. Actually, I'm still on it. You probably see it still. Yeah. So share this tab instead. This guy right here, that's what it was about. It was about this dude right here. PS IDK, I don't know, but I just got 55 subs. I know how you got 55 subs, my guy. I know how you got 55 subs, my guy. I was getting a new membership at Target. I asked them about the Dazzle, and they said it's at Best Buy. Well, I got 44 subs. Thanks for the other sub. I love it. I love it. I'll be fully transparent. Back in the day, I was making a lot. I was making a lot of YouTube. I was making a lot of different accounts to subscribe to myself. So I probably don't actually have 80 subscribers here. I think that most of that is myself. I think that's mostly myself. But yeah, you can't really do that anymore. And not even that I would want to do that. Like growing up, part of growing up is just saying like, listen, if people don't subscribe, you're not promoting it well or it's not good content. So be better. Either be better promoting your stuff or be better creating your stuff. But when people don't subscribe to you, that is a good piece of information that you need to say, hey, I'm not doing everything that I should be doing. I'm just, hold up, sorry. There we go, cool. Wait. And I expected you to be there, so that was a great surprise. Oh, cool, cool. Maybe didn't expect. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I just wanted to read that real quick. But all I'm saying is like that's a good indication. Like this channel right now has 180 subscribers, and I just lost one. Right? That tells me that I'm not producing enough videos. The videos that I do produce are either way too copy or like, they're not original, or they're not of good quality. So either not enough or not good quality. And 3, I'm not promoting this as much as I could. Like I was showing earlier, like DJ Keemstar is one of the best promoters. One of the best promoters for his stuff and other people's stuff. Like Fortune's Craft, that's where he made a ton of money. He did that because he was a very, very, very good promoter. That is a certain aspect. So be very good at writing the material, the dictation of it all. Be very good at performing the material. Be extremely good at, actually, no. I like that. So good at writing the material. It's got to be very well written. It's got to be performed extremely well. So the performance has to be there. It's got to be written well. And then you have to promote it well as well. If you don't have that performance, it's not going to go anywhere. You can make as many videos as you can with great quality, and some people may stumble upon it, and you may blow up all at once. But if you'd like a little help along the way, get somebody to promote your stuff. And Ludwig shows this, by the way, on his video where he creates a new YouTube channel to see if he could become it, like get 1,000 subs or whatever, or be like YouTube partner with a new account that's not even associated with him. Can he start from ground zero? That's the premise. And I love that premise because what he shows is he makes a really, really good video. Like he writes it extremely well. He sends it to a YouTube editor who puts it together. He has a narrator read it so they don't assume it's him. And then he showcases it to his friend Mizkiff, who puts it on stream because it's about him and shows it to everybody. And he's like, okay, well, here's the link. Everybody go sub. And then he gets like YouTube partner right away. So it's like, so what did he do there? He wrote a very good video. He produced a very good video. The presentation is there. All the audio effects, the video effects, they're all there. And he promoted it. What is that to me? To me, that's like the big 3. You want the big 3. The big 3 is every single thing that you see with the Holy Trinity. You see the mind, the writing, the body, the performance, and the Holy Spirit, the promotion. How ideas generate, how ideas are vocalized, and presented, and how ideas spread. Those three things are extremely important. Red, blue, yellow, primary colors. That's how I think about those things. I just keep those three things in my mind because that operates, that you can reduce almost everything to the big three, the Holy Trinity. Are you writing correctly? Knowledge. It's like knowledge. It's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, right? The Father is the written word, the 10 Commandments, the dictation, thou shalt not, right? Those are laws, the laws as they're written. Then there's the laws as they're applied. Jesus lives his life. He's the Son. Jesus lives the life as written by the Lord, right? That is what's written. That in the Bible, that's what's written, right? I haven't read too much of it, but that's what's written. So how do you take these ideas and actually make it human? How do you take these divine ideas, these ideas of divinity, and make them humanized? It's like it's the idea of the Lord as viewed through the three-dimensional projection that is the human being. That is what that idea is to me. There's this concept in mathematics where you project a certain function onto a different set of axes. That's what that is for me. It's projecting a fourth dimensional reality, or even a fifth dimensional reality, onto a fourth or third dimension. It's a projection. That's what the body is. That's how these ideas are acted out, right? It's acting, it's action. So the writing, the way things are written, thou shalt not, and then how those ideas are acted in reality. Then there's the Holy Spirit. Nobody knows what the Holy Spirit is. You ask about the Holy Spirit, they write about it often. What's the Holy Spirit? No one knows. It's conceptualized in my mind by the color yellow, right? I see it as color yellow. And it is like the aura that surrounds a human being that amplifies the ideas in their mind. It's the spirit of an individual. It's the energy that is pulling out of you the ideas and how they're expressed. Because to me, I see it almost like the fuel, right? Or you can think about it as like the faith, but it's like the fuel that actually drives your car. If the car is the written word and the car drives like how a car is supposed to drive, then the Holy Spirit to me is the gas in the car that makes it go. Because you can reduce it down to what a car is physically, like you can describe it. What it does gets you from point A to point B. There's an element that's orthogonal to that. Orthogonal just means that it's 90 degrees in all the directions. So there's an idea that's orthogonal to that, because how it happens is very important as well. The lubrication of the gears themselves, the gas in the engine, the people that have the energy. I think it's energy. Energy is really what it comes down to. It's the energy that exists inside of very popular individuals. Like say, for example, the Ludwig example, it's Mizkif, right? It is the amount of subscriber and viewership that exists inside of Mizkif's brand. That is the Holy Spirit for them. The Holy Spirit is the energy in that, the vibe, for example. That's what that energy is. If I had an energy about me that's like, pick me, then like I've had pick me energy. I probably have had pick me energy in this stream. But that is just something that possesses you in a moment and could be gone in another moment. The way that you express yourself, the energy that gets you to express certain ideas, that is the Holy Spirit to me. And it's something that's often forgot about. But yeah, this is I don't know how I got here from Drew Rocks the Shredder, but this is what
we don't want that. Then we need an elite team of members to get beamed down here. I can't go down there alone. Well, there are 7.
None of these have like the spacing that they need, the dramatic pauses for like actual comedy to happen. It's just like a series of lines or a series of improv skit lines that are just pieced together.
People working down in maintenance that clean up the simulator. I've been checking the cameras and they've actually run it a few times just for fun. They're actually pretty good at it.
Okay.
Even one guy occasionally rips off
7. I like that number. Get them down here at once.
See, and that was like a moment. 7. I like that number, right? And
Does this mean I have to do maintenance?
Well, I'm not doing it. Don't feel so bad. Without the
that was a stupid cutaway joke. That was a stupid cutaway joke because it seems like the other person is saying it because there's no one else here.
Captain, there's really not much to clean up. Maintenance to the hyphen sleeper chambers. Hyper sleeper number 23 just threw up. Maintenance to the hyphen sleeper chambers.
All right, you men.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. You men have been specifically chosen out of our 107 crew to.
Actually, I heard that we.
I do like that because I had one guy in the background just spinning around. I think how I did that. By the way, this camera work, great. This is fantastic. To have this guy mostly in the left side of the camera, they take up most of the shot, and then you have just in the background, you have this character spinning around, which takes the attention away from this Sarge. I think that that's actually really well done. I love this scene right here.
We were chosen just because we were the only ones away.
You can't think like that.
And so there's a little bit of something that I would do there. I would pause on that. You can't think like that. Like I would do it differently today, but I have a developed prefrontal cortex, so I can't judge this completely when I didn't have a fully functional brain, you know?
Think of yourselves as an elite team of professionals.
Elite team of professionals.
Now, we're going to get beamed down.
And then that should have been paused.
Down to Las Vegas. No. We're not going down to party and get crunk. We're there to help our friend, A&E.
And so all the voices sound so forced. You know, I can't even fake it, to be honest. I can't even fake it at this point. We're gonna get beamed down. We gotta beam down there. We're gonna do the thing. Like, I feel like even me now, I could still make me trying to do that somewhat entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, it's so deeply ingrained. But like back then, every line was just delivered at the same level. I don't know.
Now, you all ready?
No.
See,
I just wanted to be different.
Now, right there, he should look over at the camera and say, 6. I like that number. Like, it should be it should be a callback. You should have a callback to that. But instead, I say,
all right, let's go.
Like, that's dumb. That is so dumb. Why did I say that? Looking back on it, I could have written this so much better. This is like, you don't need everybody. You know, I had to splice together footage to have all of these people in here. That lasts probably about twice as long.
Evans, initiating beam to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Because you can see 7 people in there, and I had to splice them together. That's actually spliced together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Because you couldn't have this many people in a game on the same console, and I had all of these on the same console.
I'm a fire in the laser.
That Oh my god.
Jesus, we're too late.
Boss intro, dude. Boss intro. Absolutely legit. Everything about this I love.
Colonel Evans, initiating beam to Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm a fire in the laser. Jesus, we're too late.
It even plays on the beat of the song. That's how specific I was with creating this intro here. This camera work is very good. This is very, very good camera work. The fact that I have this character just, I mean, it's mimicking the Master Chief logo of the promotion of this game. I mean, that's what I'm going for as an inspiration here. And then I have the other character in the background looking away in a different direction. Everything about this is really well done.
Jesus, we're too late.
I don't like the voice acting, but it's whatever. It's a minor detail. And see, I don't have everybody jumping into this building. I should.
A&E, where are you?
I do like the sequence, though. This is a really good sequence.
Hey, man. You okay? Hey, spit it out, man.
They bombed the place. Ran out from under me. Why, killed my kids. Kicked my dog. But worst of all, look what they wrote.
Yeah, so this is the comment that Druox the Shredder actually left, and this is his logo back in the day. This is the comment that was left on his YouTube channel, and it says A&E Pro Gamers, and this is like, it's just edited to make sense for the sequence, but it's very minorly edited. So I only changed the references. I didn't change the actual structure or the scathing remarks in here. I didn't change a singular word outside of the actual references. So like, holy fuck, your bass is terrible. It was probably holy fuck, your video is terrible. Like, and it's about this comment that was left by Druox the Shredder on his channel. And so what I did is I went in and I used all of my sock puppet accounts, because that's what they were. They were sock puppet accounts. They're all those accounts that I was telling you about of creating a bunch of channels on YouTube so you could subscribe to yourself. Well, I had access to all of those. And so I would come in to his videos and I would like hate on him from all of these different accounts. And they were probably like, I don't know, 7 or so. Like that's where the 7 comes from. But I had about 7 accounts that came in and it was just like trash talking. And it looked like I was dogpiling on this guy. But yeah, no, it was strictly because of this comment that he left. You can't come in for shit. You can't recruit for half a shit. What he said was, you can't act for shit. You can't film for half a shit. There's no interest through the whole video until the end. Why? Too dumb enough to put it in. Oh, here we go. Too dumb to put it in since you filmed in an improvised fashion instead of thinking about this shit earlier and filming a more rehearsed video later. Which, I mean, this is good advice, by the way. Did you even put any effort into this? If so, you fucking blow more ass and whatever, doctor. Yeah. Quit machinima and get a new hobby because you suck. That's what he said. That's what he said. What I think this video came from, I think this probably came from him asking Druox to comment on his video, and then he got like honest. He got honesty. But I was his friend, so I was like, dude, I got you. Like, I'm coming back in. I'm gonna have your back, my man. So I came in and I was like tearing him a new one on 7 different accounts. And then he saw through it immediately. He was like, that's you on 7 different accounts. Like, you can't hide from me. You're an idiot. And I was like, oh, I am an idiot. Like, but that's how this is based on. I called it the war. This right here, that's so funny. Moot 4chan. There's a bunch of people down here. It's just, The all-powerful direct subscribers. And this comes from an actual letter that was sent to somebody in World War II. So that's how I base this on.
I'm sorry, man. Listen, I have an elite team behind me. Us combined can help you get him back.
I do like that.
It won't work, man. He's got 2,000 people. You'll never win.
Trust us.
And see, that's funny because he had 2,000 subs. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he has an army of 2,000. What I'm really saying is he has 2,000 subs that he's talking to. So he's such a huge channel. Dude, I had like 170 back in the day. So 2,000 seems like a lot. I have 10,000 on TikTok now. And that to me doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot at all. So looking back on it, it does seem like I was bullying this guy because he had 2,000 subs felt like a lot. Like that isn't a lot of people. Looking back on it, it's not, especially somebody who's making really good content like he is. It's just, that's not a lot of subs, dude. I feel bad actually looking back on it.
It's Colonel.
And I said colonel, right? Because Colonel is spelled like colonel. And that always made me mad. So I wanted to comment on that basically and say, beam me up, Lieutenant Colonel. He's like, it's Colonel, you whatever.
You got it, Captain. You're mad.
Mad. I am Coleman.
Oh, and I love it because the fucking mic glitches there. And I didn't intend on it, but it works so well.
Mad. I am Coleman.
It's so good. It's so good. It for some reason glitched in that one moment. I guess because I'm saying that name so like ferociously. And I love how this one has its gun down, but this one has it literally pointed at him. like, dude, what are you doing?
I am Coleman.
I kick him in the face before I get beamed up. Like, I am not on this guy's side. That is just ridiculous. Hold up.
Am Coleman.
The War Episode 2 was created under Microsoft's game content usage rule using assets from Halo 3 Microsoft Corporation. You needed that.
A film, but
you needed that on every single.
There goes Lieutenant Colonel Evans. He's a hero to all. He's on Starship Pullman. Going to the stairs, checking out the bases. Everything's gonna look oh fine. Oh crap, I gave it away.
I remember every single line I delivered. It's a fucking problem.
Stabilizing.
It's a problem.
Messages so far. Shit, gotta take this. Hello?
This is A&E, please respond.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Evans from Starship Pullman. Can I help you?
This is A&E from Las Vegas, Nevada. We need you to initiate Code Red.
Look, buddy, we just can't call Code Red because some guy calls us. We need authorization. We need...
All right, get to your control panels.
I should have put something else there. Like, even if it was two audio channels on top of each other, which, by the way, I could not do with my cracked Sony Vegas Pro. I should have put something there. Like, come on, we're taking heavy fire, please. Like, something, dude.
Type in your authorization codes A&E. Now hurry up, we're taking heavy fire.
Well, I said
A&E. Oh, A&E. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'll wake him right away, sir. This is Lieutenant Colonel Evans. Open the sleeping hatches and wake the captain. Initiate Code Red.
What?
You heard me. This is an emergency, soldier.
Yes, sir.
I should have said, you heard me, damn it. Oh, man, I felt it. I felt like me almost going there, but I didn't.
Sir, Sergeant Stevenson initiating Code Red.
Sergeant Stevenson fucking changed his voice, though. Because, like, in the second one, he's like, sir. And this one, he's like, Sergeant Stevenson. He's, like, back of the throat. And then this episode 2, he's more front of the throat. That's, minor detail. The effects are so stupid.
We've arrived.
We've arrived. We've arrived. Ooh, ooh, to be continued. ... I love it. What a good promotion. And there's no sound, no credits. It just fades in and out. Dude, if I would have kept that energy, I actually would have done well because I love the way that looks. That looks so well. And then outside of that, it's just literally testing my HD PVR. And then I did like, you know, I did freaking stop motion videos. Shoe Ruined My Room was a stupid one. Yeah, that was Harvest Moon 64. And really what this came from was that same guy, Lil Blue guy, Mackenzie. He made a sequence of photos that showcased a small clay figure swirling around my room and then jumping onto a guitar and then falling off after playing it for a little bit. It was like the tiniest thing. And I remember he did it completely impromptu. He came back with my camera, like this tiny little digital camera, and was like, hey, dude, check out what I made. And I was like, what? And I'm clicking through. He's like, click through really fast. So I did. And then it makes this like little stop motion. And I was like, that is so cool, dude. That is so cool. I'm like, I could do that better. And literally every single thing is just like, Mackenzie suggested it. And I'm like, I could do that better. And then I did it. But it was just like the complete lack of originality, you could think. Or collaboration with a creative individual. I mean, you could take it one way or the other. You could take it one way or the other, but I choose to take the less egregious path. Yeah, so right in between Skyjack and Chris Fail. So right in between, it was, yeah, right in between these two is like one of my best YouTube videos for like YouTube back in the day. And that's probably the one hidden. All this music is royalty free, so such humble beginnings. Yeah. So what happened here? There's no sound, no narration, but I filmed a sequence of angles of this guy walking. And I was like, okay, what can I do to film somebody like literally doing the most simple thing, which is walking to a grill at BK, you know? And I had a narration set up for this, but yeah, I mean, everything about this, like, it was just me testing out angles. And this is that same exact clip but reversed. I didn't come back there.
Obi-Wan food.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And the only reason why I put my yeah, this is just a sequence of videos. This is not at all. Yeah, this is just me trying it out. Ah, it's so good. I love the thing driving into it, and then it goes into the song like. That was really cool. I love that. I do love that. And then Pinnacle. It was Pinnacle. It was Pinnacle. And it's funny because I think A&E programmers may have. Oh, here we go. A-Star. Holy shit! I copied so many things from just this trailer. I mean, he is a good friend. He's a good friend for sure. Definitely subbed to my guy. Actually, never mind. His thing is it says go away, but no, this dude is he's cool. He's cool. Things I voiced in. Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. All right, let's see. Let's check it out. 89 things. That's incredible, dude. That's so cool. What's the oldest? Funny Halo Reach.
60 seconds. A lot can happen during this time. One can meet a woman. One can get a number from them.
I commented. What did I say? Damn, this was incredibly written. It has amazing editing and great voice actors. It reminds me a lot of Red vs. Blue and the pregame lobby machinimas. You guys deserve a lot more than 274 views. There we go. There we go. My guy, how many views does it have? 23,000. 23,000. Okay, so you know. There we go. And I think this channel is not here anymore. But they featured me. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. What a good guy. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. See him near. I think he ended up on a See him near video. Making the Dream since 06. Yeah, probably.
60.
Yeah, let's see what else. Fresh Tech Films, Jack Hahn. I forgot. Yeah, 10,000 views. Yeah, so this is a pretty big one. Halo 5 Machinima? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, guys? Okay, surreptitious. Suspicious, surreptitious. Oh, look at that. 4 years ago. Narrated by Ace. Oh, that's cool, dude.
Past, revealing TikTok didn't want to promote users with disabilities as well. The guy,
dude, what a champ.
Or the shooting environment is not good, the video will be much less attractive, not worthy to be recommended to new users.
Hey. Nice. Narrated videos here in the main channel will remain the same style as it is. Yo, that's cool. Check out my guy A-Star. Looks like he doesn't make any videos by himself, but it looks like he's definitely been in a lot of stuff recently. What's his most recent? 2 years ago? Yeah. I mean, these are getting pretty good views, though. These are getting pretty good views. Except for that one, 85. Sorry, dude. Oh, it's unlisted. That's probably why. It's probably the only reason why. Yeah. All right, dudes. I've been on for about 2.5 hours, but I wanted to share a little lore with you guys. What an adventure. What an adventure that you guys were on for a bit. I just wanted to give you guys some backstory as to what my channel is, where I came from. It's not that I just came up out of nowhere. It's that I've been gone for a bit. And back in the day when I was putting things out there, it wasn't quality stuff. Like it was stuff that I could cobble together with what I had, and then I wasn't given enough time to actually release it. And when I got the things that I needed to actually put it out there, it was an HD PVR that it stored 1080p videos that were so large I couldn't store them on my computer. Now I know now that I can just compress it, but back in the day I had no idea, and I would not refuse. I would just refuse outright to sacrifice the quality of that video. And in doing so, I didn't make the video. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to look at what I have created on that laptop after here and see if I can revive anything. Now it's a beyond dead laptop. It's gone. Every time I boot it up, it blue screens. So it's probably not going to produce anything. But if I can get anything out of it, I definitely will. I love you guys. I'm not coming up out of nowhere. I'm literally just coming back to the space where I belong. Now, I'm coming back in, and I'm coming back with a master's degree in chemistry, with a loaded bank account, and locked and loaded, ready to go. So, yeah, I'm going to hit it hard. I'm going to give it my all, and creation across the nation. My guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome. And if you're watching this after the stream, leave a comment down below, give it a sub, and I love you guys. See you.